Former FBI Director James Comey recently sat down with ABC News' George Stephanopoulos for his first TV interview since he was fired by President Donald Trump in May 2017. Trump family affairs, Stormy Daniels, Aubrey O'Day and more, from giving his take on Trump's business with the prostitutes to comparing the presidential mob boss. Here are the 5 most shocking quotes from Comey's Sunday, April 15, interview. George Stephanopoulos sits down with former FBI Director James Comey for an exclusive interview on Sunday, April 15, 2018, ABC. Ralph follows Wang, he shouldn't be president. I don't buy this stuff about him being mentally incompetent or early stages of dementia. He strikes me as a person of above average intelligence who's in conversations and knows what's going on, Comey, 57, explained to Stephanopoulos. I don't think he's medically unfit to be president. I think he's morally unfit to be president. Business with the prostitutes. Comey broke down his January 2017 conversation with Trump after BuzzFeed published an opposition research dossier, which included reports that Russian intelligence filmed Trump participating in perversional acts. I didn't ask about the business with the prostitutes, but he launched into an explanation as to how I should know that wasn't true, and that he remembered now, from talking to friends who had been with him, that he'd never stayed overnight at a hotel. He'd just changed clothes there and went to the Miss Universe pageant, a higher loyalty author explained. Donald Trump shakes hands with James Comey, Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, during an inaugural law enforcement officers and first responders reception in the Blue Room of the White House on January 22, 2017 in Washington, D.C. Andrew Harper/Getty Images Celebrity Feuds, the biggest ever. He added, I don't know whether any of this true, but this is what he said. And then went right back without staying overnight. And then he said, another reason you know it's not true, is I'm a germaphobe. There's no way I'd let people pee on each other around me. And that caught me so much by surprise I actually let out an audible laugh, and, cause it was just one of those, I was startled by it. Mob boss comparisons. I'm not trying to, by the way, suggest that President Trump is out breaking legs and, you know, shaking down shopkeepers. But instead, what I'm talking about is that leadership culture constantly comes back to me when I think about my experience with the Trump administration, Comey said about comparing Trump to a mob boss. The loyalty oaths, the boss is a dominant center of everything. It's all about how do you serve the boss, what's in the boss's interests. It's the family, the family, the family, the family. That's why it reminds me so much not, so what's the right thing for the country and what are the values of the institutions that we're dealing with? Donald Trump's hands. Comey describes his first impression of Trump, down to the size of his hands, in his book, and Stephanopoulos asked him to expand on his observations. I say that in my book because I'm trying to be honest, because that's the truth. There had been all this controversy and mocking about hand size. I can't remember the details, the former intelligence official explained. But as I shook his hand I made a note to check the size and it seemed like he had average sized hands. Celebrities' political affiliations. Do the Russians have dirt on Trump? I think it's possible. I don't know. These are more words I never thought I'd utter about a president of the United States, but it's possible, Comey replied when Stephanopoulos asked if he thought the Russians had damaging information on Trump. Sign up now for the US Weekly newsletter to get breaking celebrity news, hot pics and more straight to your inbox.